Learned counsel appearing for the Garg group did not dispute this position before the learned single judge at the time of arguments. His only argument was that the records of the company were in possession of the Gupta group, and therefore his client could not produce the records to the aforesaid effect. Learned single judge noted that there was some controversy about the possession of company's records, though learned counsel appearing for the Gupta group referred to the final award of arbitrators, wherein it has been recorded that some records were in possession of the Garg group. Yet the High Court did not go into this aspect because the categorical submission of Gupta group in the petition was that there was no notice of allotment of shares and there was no decision of the board of directors to allot the shares. The allegations were not traversed by the Garg group in their reply filed. The High Court noted that the respondents never came out with a case that there was no such notice for allotment of shares given to the existing shareholders or there was any such decision taken by the board of directors for allotment of shares. The part of the board's order was therefore confirmed. The residual issue was the balance of 3943 shares. Here again, a categorical finding recorded was that there was no notice of board's decision for allotment of shares. However, benefit of doubt was given as share application money was reflected in the balance sheet of the company as on 31/3/1994. It indicated share application money of rupees 3,94,320. The original balance sheet was produced, which shows that it bears the signature of Mr. Gupta Group as well as Garg Group. The board from the aforesaid entry in the balance sheet came to conclude that allotment of these shares were within the knowledge of Gupta Group. The High Court held that such knowledge cannot be ruled out. It was inferred that Gupta Group had information about the allotment of shares in the year 1994 and challenge was made only in the year 2001. Accordingly, it was held that the view taken by the board was plausible and possible view, and so far as the question relating to removal of two directors of Gupta Group and induction of directors of Garg Group is concerned, the High Court did not interfere with the decision of the board. It was felt that it was an academic exercise as admittedly the company was not functioning since 1993 and the only aspect relevant for the purpose would be the distribution of assets of the company. Learned counsel for the appellant submitted that allotment of shares could only be done by the board of directors and there is no presumption in law of allotment of shares merely because of receipt of share application money. It is pointed out that benefit of doubt had been given to the respondents to the extent of 3943 shares, as a result of which the appellants had a slightly majority of shareholdings. Stop.